Hello, everyone. This is your brother Darrick L. Tucker. This is our regular scheduled Rhinos Nation weekly meeting. It is 8 minutes after 7 o'clock p.m. We normally start at 7 o'clock, give people a few minutes to get in before we get started. It is the 30th of July, 2026. I'm not feeling well, so if I start stumbling or start making mistakes or messing up, please excuse me. I'm going to do the best I can to make it through. As a small black business owner, when we get sick, we still have to actually perform. So I'm do my best to make sure that the meeting runs smoothly, get in and get you the information. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. We are here to serve our people. We're going to be speaking a lot this evening, and mostly on what we can do for our youth. I really want to be talking to a lot of our parents and grandparents. For those that don't know, we are recording this conference call, so if you wish to actually pass it along to others, please do that. We appreciate all the help and support we can get. As an individual, as a small group as well, it's only so many people we can reach, so we do need our people. Just like anything else, when you hear great news, please make sure you spread those people that you consider yourself that you love and you respect, especially friends and family and loved ones. So let's do this. Let's go to our Father in prayer, do a short prayer, get right to the agenda, and then do our PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to show you the website, so it will be actually on there, and also show you the QR code for you to be able to use if you need to sign up for our form to get your child or children, grandchildren, into our program. Let's do this. Let's go to our Father in prayer. Father God Almighty, thank you again for another blessed day. Please continue to bless us. We strive to in decent order. Continue to help us as we help our people to grow and become more self-sufficient, most possible, professional, Christ-like. Continue to bless those that are sick, that shut in, those bereaved, Father, and continue to work with us and bless us as we do everything we can, not being this evening, to be as professional and responsible as possible. In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, we do so pray. Amen. I want to thank you all for actually coming. Uh, it is my pleasure, regardless if I'm doing well or sick or whatever, to actually work with our people. One of the things I love is I was actually educated real quick. I was educated and informed about how we should be doing things from my mother, of all people. When I was a little boy, she bought black encyclopedias. And by that time, I think it was from the Johnson Publishing Company. I don't even know if they still do that anymore. But a lot of things that we are not taught in school, we learn by actually going through the Black Encyclopedia. So I've been pro-black basically all my life. And it's not a pro-black don't mean it's a knock on anybody else's race or whatever. It just means that I am for helping our people to do better in the most positive manner that I can. So when I speak on that, I'm very I don't know the word is excited, but I'm very passionate about helping people, especially our people. And then if you really want to go to the next step, I'm very excited and passionate about helping our people, especially when it comes to our youth, to do better. And I got a phone call right before I got started this afternoon from a person I speak to a lot. Matter of fact, the only reason I'm here is because of her, and that's my mother. And she found out, I guess it's on the family deal, because I sent it out to the family chat room deal, and hopefully that's what y'all do as well. And she got noticed that we were doing something for the youth and called and look, there, I'm interested in what you all are doing for the youth. So I want to participate. Now, my mother, her grandchildren are grown. Let me say it again. My mother's grandchildren are grown. She got baby great grandchildren. And here she is, actually still want to actually participate in doing what? Helping our youth. And the least we can do for our own, which I'm so disappointed in this last week or so, there's a lot of our black people that's actually on our team that actually come up with excuses and all kind of stuff about, well, I'm not going to do this. And I don't know if you're going to be around. Here, one lady said, I don't know if y'all going to be around 10 years from now. We've been in business since 2010. And here it is, 2016, and we still got people saying, well, I don't know if you're going to be around in business in 10 years from now. We don't ask the same thing for white companies when we actually do business with them. So all the excuses and things that we come up with, please just keep those to yourself. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired, and this is what I'm going to do from now on because I love my people. Again, I came up as a young boy before I was even a teenager studying Black people. So I'm very, very passionate about helping our people. Now, what we're not going to do starting come Saturday, we are not going to be waiting on anybody anymore. If you cannot follow instructions, I'm not talking about just the people here on the call today, I'm talking about Black people, period. And to let them know, if they can't follow instructions, and we try to do our best to make it as simple as possible, if you can't follow instructions, you will be left behind. We got 50 plus million Black people in this country. We've already got people that's actually reaching out to us to actually talk to folks that's overseas in Africa and other places. So we are not going to continue to try to babysit grown people and ask you to do things that you should be doing anyway. When I talk about we got a youth program, and I'm presenting youth program we've been working on for a while. If this is not a concern, not an interest in you, that's fine. I got no problem with that. But if you got children, I'm gonna show you this is one of the few things that you should definitely be enrolling your child in. If it's not our youth program, but it's somebody's financial youth program, so our children can do what? Have a better head start than what we had when we were growing up. My mother enrolled us and got us in to took us to the bank when we were not even teenagers, and actually went down there and helped us set up a savings and checking account. I think she put in like $5, and there's five of us now, just so we can not only understand how finance works, but also have it where we can see what finances does. Now, back in the old days, late 60s, early 70s, that meant a lot. And we were still doing the penny cookies and all that. So $5 is totally different than what it is today. So when my mother did that, and she was working and actually bringing up five by herself because my mom and dad got divorced, she didn't use excuses. She said, Darrick, she just told me that. I didn't even know. She said, I had to go get a second job just so I can help y'all set up a savings and checking account and doing other things. And she was doing this on her own. So she didn't make an excuse for actually what we did. When we actually had to go out and we had to get things when it came to football, basketball, band, majorette, whatever that we was in, my mom didn't make excuses. And I made sure I did everything to help her out because we had things in our schools, in our area where we were not wealthy. A lot of our people were just barely making it, paycheck to paycheck. So we used to have things in our school back in the 60s and 70s where we had like sold candles, magazines, Krispy Kreme donuts, M&Ms. We did all kind of school activities to bring in money. One thing we never did have, we never made excuses. My mom taught me that as an early young boy. You want to get things done, excuses is not the thing to use to actually get it done. If you want to get it done, go out, work, study, get it done. We got too many people that's on our team right now, and Black folks in this country, that the most big thing they like to use is excuses for why they can't get stuff done. And then we complain about what the white folks and the government is not doing for us, when we can get off our lazy butt. I'm like a coach, so I'm teaching from a hardcore deal. Get off our lazy butt and get the job done. I got people talking about, well, I don't know if my child want to get involved in such and such and get it. You are responsible for your child. My mom didn't ask us that we want a checking account. She went down there and set us up a checking account and educated us on how money works, even from that day, back in the 1960s. Now, if she could do that, and she was never a financial person, she was never a business owner, she said, oh, I'm going to give y'all everything I got, and I want you all to take this mantle and actually pass it on. When you get grown and start having children, pass it on so your children can do better than you, and on and on and on. My mother never made excuses, and she could barely make payments on bills and things of that nature. But one thing she never educated us on is when you can't get it done and start getting tough, come up with excuses. Never, ever came out of her mouth. And the most of the unique roles that I deal with nowadays, they use excuses when nothing else will work, or just even use excuses when they don't even put forth the effort. I'm letting you know now, I love you, but I'm talking to you from now on as a coach, as the owner of a major league team or whatever. I want the very best, the very brightest. I want the people that want to put in the work. I want the people that I don't have to babysit, that's grown. I want the people that are going to be put in the effort and say, you know what can I do to help make this team better? Those are the people that we're looking for from now on. If you're not part of that and you're just going to barely make it by, just do what you got to do, stay on the sideline. If we drag you through or whatever, that's fine, but we're not going to wait on you anymore. So without further ado, let me get right to it, because I really want to make sure people understand. I love our people, But the babysitting days, they gone. They gone, they done, they're not coming back. So, and I got a lot of people that missed out on a lot of money because they didn't transfer the funds, their coins from the Exodus wallet to our new wallet, the trust. If you didn't do that, it's too bad. I don't want to hear it. Too late. So sad. I don't care. So I'm just letting you know up front. You should have did what you're supposed to do. You did, and you didn't do it. You didn't follow instructions. You butt out. Same thing right now. All of you all just get set up your new trust wallet. These are the instructions. Let me say it again. Put your password in. Put your 12 code in. Put it somewhere you can actually find it. Don't hide it from yourself. If you lose it from this point on, I had a backup last time we had in our X wallet. I will not be supporting you this time. I'm treat you like the white folks treat you. Well, a little better than what they treat you. If you lose your password, you lose your wallet, do not call me and ask me for it. I don't care. You're responsible. You're grown. Do what you got to do to take care of your deal. Get off your butt and handle your business. We're not here actually babysitting grown people. Because one thing that frustrated me this week is no matter how much we did for people, and I really, really appreciate everybody supporting our team because we went down just like a lot of other companies did in COVID. But we came back. I gave you my word. I said, hey, your coins are going to be safe. That was my word. Your coins are going to be safe. And make sure that you don't even have a better setup when we come back. I kept my word. 2 years later, boom. Everybody that coin was in there 2 years later was safe if you follow what? Instructions. I got Sid on here that's teaching, and we having workshops going on every Saturday for the next 2 or 3 Saturdays now. We started about 3 weeks ago, and then we running it, and it's free to every member. You don't have to pay a dime to come in here and get the financial literacy program, and actually getting your cryptocurrency education. How to set up your wallet, how to get it done, how to actually be able to transfer funds, how to move funds, how to actually accept funds, how to set up your accounts. All those things we doing for every member for free at no cost. Then we turn around on top of that and then give you free coins. And when you're supposed to be actually paying for your membership every 2 years, you didn't do that because we know we was having problems, so I ain't asking for that. We set it up in there, and I got people complaining about, do we still have to pay a membership? You know our rules when you got in here. Again, you don't follow instructions, you're going to get left behind. So you can start right now getting ready. They could call me all kind of names and call Rhinos Nation all kind of bad names. You can get ready for all that. I don't give a rat's ass. The people we are going to take care of are people that can follow instructions. The people, if you have problems or complications, do not hesitate to ask us. This is why we're here. We are here to serve our people. But we're here to serve you. We're not here to babysit you. Make sure we're clear on that. So if we're here now talking about our youth, I need grown people to do what you can to keep your youth out. And we want to explain it so people can understand from a deal from come to facts and figures, not from how you feel, not all that. Oh, well, I think Tucker, his opinion. I'm going to give you facts and figures where we are and what we should be doing to make sure we take care of our youth because we're supposed to help our youth do better. And if you think we're doing better as a whole, you're confused because we're not. Our youth are not doing better. Our youth are not doing better than we were when we was actually coming up in the 60s and 70s. Now, from a technology standpoint, yeah, because technology has changed. But from a standpoint of understanding how money works, understanding how to actually, make money work for you, we're not there. We got a lot of adults right now that's not financially literate. I know because I talk to them, and I'm not trying to knock anybody. I'm just telling you, if you're not there, my mom wasn't a business owner, but that didn't stop her from saying, hey, son, you need to have a bag up, even though you're so great at football. What if you don't make the pros? You need a bag up. I like, you know what? I like to own my own business. Lo and behold, look, I own my own business. Why? Because I found out when I got ready to go into college, I found out I had severe heart problems. Then I was in the hospital almost the entire time I was in school. Boom. That was it. All the 3 scholarships I had, football, band, and computer science data processing, all was wiped out. Why? Because at the end of the day, life showed up. The only reason I was ready and prepared for it, because my mom educated had me prepared and ready. Said, hey, son, you need a bag up. There's no guarantee just because you're great right now in high school playing football don't mean there's not other great people out there doing as well. And she came with the Sports Illustrated deal I'm going to show you all this evening. Not from back in the 70s and 80s, but where it is right now. So let's get to it. Because I'm like I said, I'm very passionate about helping our people, but you got to want to do the work. If you're not wanting to do the work, get somewhere else. Because this ain't the place for you. You want to beg and complain about what the white folks ain't doing for you, this is not the place for you. Now, again, black parents, this is what we're going to be working on. Mostly the first three. The financial literacy deal we're going to cover. They're going to include the youth financial workshops and class. We're already running some of those, the online courses, Young Rhinos Club, and investment. Number two, giving them a better head start. Lord knows, that's what I want to talk to you all about. I was talking about you about how my mom got us. We, as black parents and grandparents, need to be doing the same thing. Give our children a better head start. They'll be also teaching them in cryptocurrency. If you're not going to do it here, do it somewhere. Also teach them financial deal. We got a Rhino Nation presidential youth special we running. You need to get your children in that deal. There is no ifs and buts about it. And how to get them started? You need to just enroll into our youth program. We're going to show you how you can do that. All you got to do is actually, I'm going to show you the QR codes and take care of that. We got a newsletter goes out. You should have it on there as well. Click on the link, enroll them. We're doing this charging $50 for the whole year. I got people that's so freaking cheap and just always want something to sugarcoat them. Hey, do we have to still pay that next year? We do the special. Is it going to be? Do you go to Costco and Sam's and say, well, you know, when you enroll, soon you get your membership, do they give you free groceries? No. Do you have to enroll every year because it's an annual membership? Yes. Why are you asking this when we put on there annual membership? What that means? But it's people in the slow and behind. It means every year you have to renew. It's annual membership. Stop acting like you're a child so we don't have to treat you like a young child. We want to treat you like a grown person. You act like a grown person, we're going to treat you like one. It's an annual membership. If you don't want to be part of this, I understand. Everybody don't shop at Costco and Sam. I got that. It's a membership deal. Rhino Nation is a membership deal set up so we can do what? Make sure a lot of our money, if not most of our money, does what? Stay in our communities. Last but not least, it's an entrepreneurship program. We're going to speak on that briefly. We want to make sure we bring in more. We got Ms. Maya Young is on our team. She's our salesperson. She's going to be helping us go out and bring in a lot of our black business owners. If you think a black business owner actually think it'd be a good fit for us, let us know. Maya is the person to talk to. You can go on our website. You'll see it right there on the sales, right there in the girl. You'll be able to see it. So we'll have it. So let's jump here, go right to our PowerPoint presentation because I want to get that here. Please, if you have just got in, please sign in. Don't forget while we're doing it that our workshop will actually be, again, this Saturday afternoon, 12 noon, Saturday, Central Standard Time. Please get in early. See, it would not be able to go back and forth all the time. You want to get in and get out. Okay. So we're talking about today, the statistic drop off for children in sports. And why I want to bring this up, because a lot of black people feel like the only way our children can get out of the bad situation, or they could say that the hood or whatever, is they have to be able to get out by sports or being a rapper or entertainer or something else. Let's put it this way. And I'm not knocking anybody from actually doing that. I thought I was going to be able to get out when it came to sports. One for my health problems, I would have. At least I believed I would have. So let's go here for all you people that's actually children that's actually involved. Right now, the statistic drop off, I'm giving you numbers. Right now, the NFL team will actually have 53 players per team. That's it. Then you go to the NBA, they have 15 players on 18. Then you go to the WNBA, 11 to 12 on 18. Also, then you talk about the MLB. These are professional sports teams, 26 players on 18. We have 50 million black people in this country. You honestly believe everyone, all these parents believe that all their children are going to be professional ball players coming up. It's not realistic. I'm not knocking you going after that dream. But let's go with some real numbers so you understand where I'm, because I want to compare that to what we're doing when you talk about actually putting them in the financial class. Roughly right now, 1 out of every 4,000, 5,000 children who play youth elementary. So I want to start young in elementary. So I want to know how, so you can see how much money we spend on our children in youth program. And then when you complain about, well, I can't spend $50 to put them in the financial program. See, I want to make sure we're comparing apples to apples. So that means, again, roughly 1 out of every 45,000 children who play youth or elementary school football will ever make the NFL, roughly around about what? 0.02%. That means out of a typical youth football league, 4,000 to 5,000 kids, statistically less than one player will reach the professional level. The statistic drops off. The path for elementary football in NFL is massive funnel where participation shrinks drastically every single level. I want to show you from starting elementary, go to middle school, to high school, to college, to pros. From youth, from the elementary to the middle school, you talk about millions and millions of children all over this country are actually participating in elementary school, all the way up to high school, and start playing youth to middle, and then they take on what? Anything from tackle to flag football, then they may drop off and change their mind, but then from high school to college, it drops off even more. Only around about 6.5% actually get up to the high school level. Senior football players go on to play from the level of college football, they be in the NCAA Division 1, 2, or 3, and then you talk about from college to pro, then you get even a further drop to 1.6 that was actually superstar basically in college. Even the superstar players in college, a lot of them don't make the pros. And we do this all the time. So we're talking about from what? High school to NFL draft, you're talking about 0.08%. So out of every 10,000 high school seniors will actually be involved in the draft. Even in the draft. I don't mean you get drafted, you'll be up there looking to be drafted. The elite recruits, even that part, get out of the top 100 players. A lot of them still don't make the roster. Only about 50 to 60%. Out of the top 100 players. Then you put together elementary school age. Let's put some numbers to that, because I want to make sure we got facts on how many of the people that actually make the NFL. Okay, so we're going to invest in our children playing football. You know, and someone said, well, I'm not doing it to make pros. I just want to give them something so they can be active and, you know, learn sports and things of that nature. Cool. Again, not knocking you, putting your child in football or band or whatever, because my mom did the same thing, kept her busy, whatever, and it helped keep us what? Out of the streets and kept us entertained. These are great. I understand that. But she also helped talk about financial education. Put an elementary school age child in the youth tackle of football averages are anywhere right now, people from $100 to $600 per season. That's a year. For local community and recreational leagues, can be raised anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per year if you choose private, competitive level travel, or club organization. You talk about this is real numbers. I just want you to understand where we are. The recreational park leagues are anywhere from $100 to $250 per season. Competitive travel anywhere from $500 to $1,500 per season. And those things like to cover, you know, everything from flag football. You talk about your helmets and things of that nature. You talk about your cleats, maybe $30 for your cleats and things of that nature. Your cleats can run you anywhere from $40 to $80. You say your mouth guards and practice gear anywhere from $15 to $30. Your practice pants, if those for that have pads is not provided, $30 to $50. And then also the certified helmets and pads, $150. And we're not even talking about the insurance, because you cannot play football without getting that waiver to go and actually get the doctor to check you out to make sure what? You are what? Physically fit to be able to play. You have to pass that deal. If you don't, if you're not physically fit that you can actually play, you can't make the team. And that is not free. And that's just for elementary football. So what are we talking about? In order to do that, and we're not even talking about travel and gas, because my mom used to go to the events and things of that nature. You got to actually drive there, and the gate fees and concession and things of that nature. Also, the personal and professional training, anywhere from 50 to 100. Then you talk about, let's get to basketball. So I want to understand how this works. So you all say, oh, you know, my child going to be the next Jordan or whatever. Okay, good. That sounds good. The annual call for parents to enroll their elementary school children in basketball ranges anywhere from $120 to over $1,000. See, a lot of our people don't even think about that. They just put them in, and every now and then they pay the bill. I'm just giving you the facts so you understand the money coming in and money going out. Basic community recreation leagues can cost you anywhere from $125 to $175 a season, which means that's a year, and the prices keep going up. Then the recreation fees anywhere from $80 to $175, even for the jerseys and things of that nature. Basic gear, $40 to $80 for proper indoor basketball shoes and water. We just talking about the basic low-end shoes, because we know shoes, most basketball shoes cost more than $40 to $80. Then the annual cost total around $120 to $255. That's just for basketball, ladies and gentlemen. We're not even talking about the glove frees, apparel, upgrade gear, travel to tournaments, things of that nature. In the range from anywhere from $1,200 to $3,000 a year per child. Okay? So what we talk about, we don't even go over to the private deal because we just say just do the basics. You never even get to the private deal, but I just want to make sure we did that research for you because it is being recorded. Now we talk about baseball. A lot of our black students are not in baseball anymore. A lot of money is made in baseball. I ain't knocking it. A lot of money made in basketball as well as football. The average cost for an elementary school child in the youth for baseball ranges from anywhere from what? $660 to over $1,000 per year. And that's just in the community and recreational league. However your child do it to compare to travel, your team is going so, because we used to do that as well. We used to go and travel, and you play in this league, and you get to that tournament, whatever, it start adding up to be anywhere from $1,500 to over $5,000 in travel, gear, and training. The league costs anything from the Little League, $100 to $250 per season. Travel and club baseball team anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 for annual club fees. Training and extras anywhere from $40 to $80. So we're not going to go there per hour. That's if you want to make sure, you know, my son's gorilla going to be great there. I'm going to put a little more money in. Track and field, same thing. So we're going to go through all that. Anywhere from $50 to $350 per season. The school programs thing averages you anywhere from $1,000 just for the annual deal, because that includes what? The travel and things that day. So if you go through all this school and community programs, the recreation and youth track club, the competitive and private travel clubs, all those things add up, ladies and gentlemen. We're not even counting the uniforms, your shoes, your jerseys, and things of that nature. All those things have to be put in effect. Okay, let's not forget about those. Well, my child want to be a cheerleader. I don't know how much money your child gonna make being a cheerleader when they become professional or whatever. You know, there's some money in it, but most of those professional cheerleaders, if I'm not mistaken, they got second jobs as well. They're not making that kind of money. Enrolling an elementary child in cheerleader costs anywhere from what? $100 to $7,000 per year. And a lot of us now complain about it because we want them in there, be active, you know, so registration and dues and uniforms and gear and estimated annual cost anywhere from $150 to $500, and include also your shoes, your shirts, bows, and standard sneakers, all that blah, blah, blah. And we know a lot of the sneakers cost them more than that nowadays. So these are just the rates, and not including the tuitions and other things of that nature. I want to make sure people understand this is the money we're being earned. Not even talking about the gym tuitions and other things when it comes to being on a squad or cheerleader. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to get it done. So I want you all to understand, I'm not knocking any of those things. I played sports all the way till I went to college and got sick. I was also in computer science data processing all the way through my high school year. We used to do 3 hours a day to go over there and got bused to go to a trade school so we could learn what? More about computer science when it was data processing, Fortran. We had a computer from the ground floor up to the ceiling. We had magnetic tape there. I did all that. My mom had tried to raise money, and like I said, we sold everything so to keep the pressure off our mom. My mom didn't teach us excuses. Right now, black people spend $2 to $2.5 trillion a year, and we spend less than 2% of that with our own people. Financial literacy is needed because we don't even understand how our money works, because we keep giving it to everybody else and then beg them to actually do something for us in our community and our children. It's got to be one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life, and I see it on a daily basis. We have our own currency, the RNC, what we talked about earlier. We have our own cryptocurrency. We don't have to go and beg anybody for any cryptocurrency. We ain't got one. If they're going to be doing right by us, we created our own to help our black people, black children, black-owned businesses, and as others. Because our membership is open to everybody, because in this country, you cannot actually exclude or deny anybody because of their race, color, creed, or religion. So anybody that's a Rhino Nation member have access to get an RNC club, but you have to be a current member. There is no ifs and buts around it. It's actually stipulated. It's actually on our website, and we speak on it all the time. So don't ask me stupid questions. Do I have to be a member? No, Jim, you don't. Bye. Don't ask me stupid questions, because we say it all the time. You have to be a member. Why you keep asking me, is the water wet? Yes, Jim, the water's wet. Don't ask me stupid questions. If you don't know something that's not stupid, I'm open to those. But don't ask stupid questions. We don't have time for that. We have too much work to do where our children are losing because we won't get off our butt and do the right thing. So I'm not concerned about those parents that's not going to do right by their children anymore. I'm only concerned about the ones that want to. We have the financial power right now to do what? Show people how money is working for us. I want to educate our children. Even when I was growing up, my mom didn't teach us that. To have money working for us. She didn't understand investments and things of that nature. She understood the same thing they were preaching to her when she was a little girl. She preached to us. Go out and get the education. You know the rules when we were young black students. Go get an education. Go get a higher education. At that point, go get a job, get married, have children, retire. That was the map. That was the map she gave us because that's the map she had. Our map is different. Our map is go get the education, learn how finances work, be educated in finances as an investment, have money working for you. You don't necessarily have to go to college. And I know some people are going to be mad at me. No, you don't, because a lot of people right now to this day have been actually retired and still paying the student loan off. They're paying it for years. And a lot of our people die still owing for that student loan. And none of them never got that job they went to school for in the first place. When you can get right now is an elementary or junior high or high school or whatever and learn how finances work and never have to worry about it, because if you're smart enough to understand how money works, you can be able to do anything you want financially from a financial standpoint. Because you understand you need to put money somewhere where the investment is working for you, because you're sick, dying, you got somebody that got sick, you want to travel, it's too cold to go out, whatever it is, electric, no matter what, that money is working for you. That is the financial literacy we need to be teaching, and that's what we do here at Rhinos Nation. I'm not trying to help you get a job. I'm not knocking a job, but that's not what we're doing here at Rhinos Nation. Everybody in the world can tell you, okay, well, here's how you can go get a job. Do that. That's fine. I'm not knocking it. But take that money from that job and invest it where it's doing what? Education, so you can actually learn how to get money. You can put a little money aside. I don't care if it's $25, $50 a month, whatever you do, pay, put some money aside where that money's making money for you, where when you get ready to retire, you don't have to worry about it. That money working for you, rain, sleet, snow, it doesn't matter. That's what we need to be. And why are we not teaching that to our children? Because a lot of us are embarrassed, we don't know. So we can't teach to our children that we don't know, because my mom couldn't teach me about being a business owner because she didn't know. I taught my children how to start their own business because I know. I'm teaching a lot of children how to start their own business because I know. I'm teaching a lot of people and children how to actually start and have money work for them because I know, but I can't do it all. We got people on our team that's doing it. And I love everybody on our team that's working for us because we're working as a team, but we can only reach so many people. If you're not going to help pass the word out and invite your people, your family, friends, I got very few people that ever bring guests here. I got a lot of folks that come here all the time, but very few of them ever come with a guest. Now, I'm not saying you're not inviting people, because I know HL, one of the people, he invites people all the time, but that don't mean they're going to come, but you can still be inviting them. Take them video we show. I said, hey, Jim, I know you couldn't make it to the meeting, but man, check out that video and get back with me, because I want to make sure, you got some children over here. Are they financially literate? And when they like, that's not a bad thing. Financial literacy just means you've been educated in it. You ask them, are your children or your grandchildren financially literate? If they're not, we need to get them there. The embarrassing part is that we won't ask to find out. You got a lot of people that make money, but they don't make sure. There's a whole lot of folk right now. I don't care if it's professional, sports, entertainment, whatever. They broke after years of getting out. Why? Because they never actually was educated when it comes to financial literacy. You can actually read the report yourself. A lot of football players, when they get through playing sports, they retire and hang up their cleats. It don't take a lot of them 3 to 5 years. They are filthy broke because they've never been taught how finances work. And they have millions of dollars. That don't mean jack. Even the Bible says, fool in his money, what? Soon departed. You keep playing around and see if that actually happened to you. You got a lot of people that win the lottery. Don't mean nothing. That money quickly here, quickly gone. We got to do better. We have to start educating our students because they're not getting the education at the school, because a lot of them are just like a warehouse. That's our job and responsibility. They're not teaching them financial literacy. I don't care how great these schools you allow your children in, that is not being taught for a lot of our schools. Our children, and not even in elementary or grade school, and not even in college. Our responsibility, parents, pay attention to our children. We got to start doing better. We need to make sure we have a financial education deal where, and our you right now, you can get in, financial literacy workshops and classes, showing people how to have money working for you. This is what we're doing right now. You can get your child invested right now for only $50. Our regular annual membership, annual youth membership is $120. You go on the website, you'll see it's $120. We're running a special, $70 off for $50. I just gave you the breakdown of what we're spending on our children for entertainment things and sports. And we come up with an excuse. Well, you know, I like to put $50 in, but you got a lot of things you can cut back on. I don't care if it's buying coffee. I don't care if it's buying a lot of junk food. I don't care if it's after going out to eat a lot. Find a way to get it done. I don't care if you have to go out and sell some candles, Krispy Kreme donut, whatever you got to do for a fundraiser. If that's what they have to do, find it. We need to do $50, get our children invested in. And what you're going to do with that, we're going to get an education financial deal, and I'm going to throw in from my own account, $1,000 worth of RNC, not 1,000 coins, $1,000 worth of RNC in every child account that actually opened up an account. You can't get that from the bank, and you sure can't get it from any of the cryptocurrency, the companies you started out. You put your child in, open up an account for them, I'm going to tell you right now, they are not going to give you for $50, you're going to get $1,000 worth of their coins. It ain't finna happen. So don't say we're not doing anything. We're doing our part. If you want to do yours, we're going to leave behind. I'm not waiting on it. It's a limited time. I'm not waiting on it. You need to get in before the 31st. Just saying it. This is what we're doing. We're doing this with Rhinos Nation. Our job to this. Sid's coming in. He's our IT specialist. He'll be on there come Saturday as well. He's the person that's been teaching us about how crypto works. Tars, another board member of mine, and myself, we just got together with him again today. We was going over some things about how to actually improve some things. So we're working on that. We're looking at making improvements almost every week. We are growing. We're going to be leaving. We're walking out behind you. You're going to look up and say, man, they left me. Yes, we did. Sign up for that. If you have not signed up, this is where you can sign up right now. Make sure you sign up to actually attend the Cryptocurrency 101 Education Academy. It is free to all of our members. Here's the link right here at the bottom. Please make sure you take that link and sign in, sign up, and get into our program. It is free. Every Saturday, 12 noon Central Standard Time. 5-week course. We already, I think we're on what? Week number 3 now? And the last week, we might have extended 1 week. We're going to be actually having Katrina come in, and Tommy is going to come in, and they're going to be teaching about how to get grants, not only for you, but individuals and organizations, and also how to actually get your credit taken care of and done, also how to actually go out and get personal and business loans. We are doing everything we can to help our people become what? More financially sound, but more financially literate. But you got to participate. Again, free for all our Rhinos Nation members. If you're not a member, it's $25. Why would you not be a member? Let me turn right now, we're running what we call a crowd sale, something we learned. We put it in a model from Ethereum. They did a crowd sale for a year. They actually raised $20 million and sold 60 million coins at 31 cents a coin. Because the people had patience. People said, well, Tucker, if you had this, and maybe you put a little of that in there and a little of that in there, Ethereum do none of that stuff. Now, nobody went and asked the white company to go out there and throw some other stuff in there. They sold coins. They did a fundraiser. They didn't do nothing extra. There was no membership, no sponsorship, no business on there. They sold coins. They sold their coin for a year at 31 cents. They didn't add a single thing to it. I got people all the time say, Tucker, if you do this and you do that, I'm not doing another thing for them. What we're doing is a crowd sale. If you don't want to get it, don't do it. I'm not going to ask you all anymore. I did all I could to help the people that was with us. I am looking for those people that's new, that I have not ever talked to. I'm reaching out to those other 50 million black people that's going to be looking and say, Tucker, I need to get in this crypto. Cool, thank you. This is where you sign up. This is where you pay your money. Thank you. Move on. Next. That's all I'm doing. I love that some of you all was here to help us get it started. Sometimes they like saying in a relationship, some people are here for you for a season. You're not here for a life. So some of you all came in for a season. I appreciate that. You're not going to be here for life. So if you can make money, if you can follow instructions, you're in a good place. If you can't follow instructions and you don't want to be able to do this, get your money, get yourself, take yourself, get off, or just put money in, don't say anything, whatever. I'm just letting you know. The new Darrick Tucker, the old Darrick Tucker is coming out. I'm about getting it done. I'm looking to step down from day-to-day operation by the end of the year. I'm looking to retire from that. So I'm letting you know right now, I'm putting people in place, and they're not going to be taking a lot of nonsense. If you're trying to feed them a lot of nonsense, we're going to teach them to be professional about it. And say, I'm sorry, Ms. Jones, right now, this is just not the place for you. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Move on to the next person. We don't have time. We're not going to spend a lot of time with you. We are not asking it on anybody else's table. We are building our own. This is Black people doing what we can to help our own people do better. That's where we are, and that's what we do. So let me go real quick to actually go to the website, and then we're going to shut it down after that. Anybody needs any questions or whatever, I want to make sure we're here to answer those questions. Our job is to do everything we can to help our people do better. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me take you to the QR code. Take you there. So for those that want to actually sign up, hold on, that went to the wrong place for some odd reason. That's not it. My mistake, I apologize. I clicked on the QR code there, so I didn't brought that up. Okay, there we go. This is our QR code. Also, our new coin. Let me put that out there. I want to always, give flowers to people that actually support us, things of the nature. Esther here, Rosalind actually put this together for us. She actually created a new coin for us. So we have our new coin. We're going to be displaying it on a lot of our promotional items and things of that nature. But this is our QR code. You can take your phone and scan that, and you can actually be able to sign up for our program. This is what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be moving and using technology as best we can to make sure that we're doing everything we can to help our people do what? Become more financially stable. So we don't have to beg, please, anybody to ever get anything done. We can do it on our own. Now, we don't have all the answers. We're not going to sit here and pretend like we do. But we do have a lot of things in place where our people can do better. So we're going to make it real simple and real easy. Now, we bring up the website to be the last thing. So on our website, you can go to our membership page. If you wish to go there, it's www.rhinosnation.com. You go to our membership page. You can actually click on it for those that want to sign up, get their membership, get their new. Come Saturday after the meeting, I'm working on going strictly on getting new members in. Let me say it again. I'm going strictly on getting new members in. There are 50 million plus Black people here, and I'm not even counting folks that's all over in other countries that's already reaching out to us. We cannot be focused on people that's not going to actually get it done. So if you're ready to get it done and follow instructions, we're here. There's the application right here for the membership discount special. Click here. If you want to actually be able to help us serve you better, you can click here. There's a needs and wants form. This is here. This is here. This is here. You tell us how we can best help you. We're doing that because we are seriously want to do our best to help you, but you have to help us help you. And for those that's not in a group chat reel, please make sure you get into the Telegram community group chat deal, because all those text messages you've been getting and emails I've been sending out, all you got the meetings coming up. Come August, we're gonna be sitting there, and I'm just putting them information out to the Telegram deal. So if you're not in the Telegram deal, you're not gonna be getting the information. It needs not from me, because I'm not gonna be texting anybody anymore. After Saturday, I'm gonna be sending out deal on the Telegram deal, Rhinos Nation Telegram group page, and boom, we got a meeting, we got a special, we got this going on. So you want information, it's gonna be there. You want to actually go to our newsletter, you can go there. We got it on our calendar page. We keep a lot of stuff on our calendar page so you can keep up all the stuff we're doing. Our free workshops on Friday. We started our free orientation was the 11th of this month. Then we had our first, second, and we're working on now. Our third workshop is coming up this Saturday. We have our conference calls every Thursday. This is a holiday weekend. Our newsletters, you can see, comes out the second and the fourth Thursday. This is the area you can find the information. And we have our Rhino Nation membership monthly drawing the first Monday of every month, except for what? Holiday. There are no excuses for not getting information because it is here. Okay? You want to sign up for the newsletter. If you're not on the newsletter, come here, click on this link where it says right here, you do what? Click here and be able to sign up and get yourself so you can get that newsletter that goes out every second and fourth Thursday. Again, I want to thank Rosalind for putting it out because she does 99% now of the work. I'm basically stepping off of that, and she's doing it until we find somebody else that will come in and take the place of doing it. So we want to give her a flower for doing that. She's doing a wonderful job. Ladies and gentlemen, this information is here. There are no excuses for not getting it done, ladies and gentlemen. It is here. Come to the calendar page, find out all the stuff we're doing here. Okay? It is here. All the events we got going on, the orientation deal, the workshops, as well as the monthly membership drawing, all that is here. Our membership drive that we're working on, our newsletter, getting ready for our Black Business of the Month deal. We got, well, there's a lot of things we have in place, but you have to participate. It's here for you. Now, for those that are looking for more information on the RNC, come to the RNC page real quick. I'm gonna get ready to get off of there. They click on the RNC, on the link, they come to the RNC page. Again, the information is right here. You'll find out more and more information on what we're doing, our specialist things of that nature. Again, you'll see that we're doing the crowd sale from May 1st of this year to May 1st of next year. The coins are set at 35 cents. It will not ever go down. It may go up. They're not going to go down. We're trying to hold that at 35 cents and sell as many as we can. Okay? If you want to go out there and track it, we got it right here, the RNC Trust Tracker. Click here and go to the tracker. You can go to the blockchain. It's going to show you how you can get in. That's information we're going to show you come Saturday. Also, to set your trust wallet, that contract address is here. Again, we're going to be able to talk to you about that come Saturday. All that information, ladies and gentlemen, is actually on our deal. We even break down a lot of the terms when it comes to cryptocurrency. That information is right here. Everything from decentralization all the way to transparency, and that where you can actually be able to trace your coin. That information is here. We put it out there to make sure you're what? That you are educated when it comes to how cryptocurrency works. How to do your wallet, the whole spin, the send, it's your own bank. All that information, ladies and gentlemen, here is here for you. We're doing everything we can to help you out. Then you want to run the specials real quick, and then I'm going to shut it down. All right, you go to the special. You'll see we're doing the crowd sale until next year, we said. All right, so all day you can come down here, and you'll see right there we run the special till Saturday. For all the new members coming in, you got 20% off, $20 off. It's $100 right now instead of $120, and we put $50 free worth of RNC into your account. Not 50 coins, $50 worth. For those that are renewing, $100 worth of this. So you're renewing, you're getting dollar for dollar back for your renewal. And for the youth, the special we're running, it is right now till the 31st, $70 off, $50 per child, 17 years and younger. We're setting up an escrow account. We're going to be putting in $1,000 worth of our cryptocurrency in their account for you getting a membership. Just like if you go to Costco and Sam, you get a membership. Ask them if they give you $1,000 worth of groceries when you first go in. Just check and see, since a lot of you all don't think we're doing enough, go down there and say, hey, I'm going to set up a membership and I want $1,000 worth of free groceries, and see if they give it to you. And they do, call me up and let me know. So why y'all complain about Rhino not doing enough and, well, I would do this, Or go to the white folks, see if you can get the same thing from them. Since y'all don't respect us as a whole, not all of you, since some of you don't respect us as a whole, go to the white folks, see if they just treat you better. I don't know any of them that's going to treat you better than what we've been treated. We're passionate. We love our people. I got people that we bring in that's going to be doing a lot of work for us. I cannot have it. You want to check out what we're doing on the ballot page, you can find it as well. We got let me bring it so you can, our sales team. So those that got a business, if you got a black-owned business, if you have not, she said she's been calling people and calling black businesses on our team and calling, and most of you all would not return a phone call. I told her right away, come August, don't worry about them folks. Go out and get new accounts. If they're going to be disrespectful, we're going to leave them behind. I already told her, point blank, do not waste your time anymore on folks that's on our team. No disrespect for them, but if they can't call you back or answer your phone call, leave them behind. I didn't bring her on here so she can be frustrated. She's going to help us grow, and we're going to do it as much as we probably can, professional and with courtesy and with love. We're not going to waste our time, and she's not going to do it either. So I love you all right now. Anybody got any questions before we get off here again? By probably next Saturday or the Saturday after that, we will be in our workshop. We'll be talking about grants as well as loans, as well as credit. So we're gonna run this out, but you need to get involved before we actually shut it down. Any questions or concerns before we get off here? If you have not signed for the newsletter, get on there. If you have not signed up and got on the doggone Telegram down, get on there. You don't follow instructions, you're gonna lose out. For you all that want to get your children involved, do that. If you need information to get it done, if you didn't get the application deal, let us know. We will get the application to you. 31st to 31st. So you get your child enrolled, your child, your grandchildren, whatever, nieces, nephews, Tell some of your uncles, your nephews, your brothers, say, hey, man, you need to get, get a little salad in there, man, because this is a good program. I got people that sign up their children that's not even 2 years old. Good. That's where you need to start them early. Start investing early so that money is growing when they're growing. Their money's growing just like they're growing. It's not like a pair of shoes. They 1 year old. That pair of shoes is 1 year old. They're not going to wear it when they're 10, 12, 15. They still can use that crypto when they get older. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be smart. It's one thing to work hard. It's another thing to work smart. Anybody got any questions before we shut it down for this afternoon, this evening? Not probably this evening. All minds are clear. I appreciate you all for coming. Again, I thank you all for actually taking the time out. For those people that's working with us right now, everybody from Rosalind, Maya, Tommy, Sid, everybody that's been participating, the board members, the advisory board members. It takes, like I said, it takes a village, or what is the deal, to raise a village? It takes a whole lot. I can't remember the saying, but it takes a lot to actually run this team. I cannot do it by myself. So we're bringing in people that are extremely smart and extremely passionate about actually helping our people to do better. We're still looking for more people. We're looking for a lot of sales people. I want to be able to see if I can bring in 5 to 10 new sales people before the end of next month, because we need to bring in a lot more Black business owners. We want to actually put a membership director together so we can start doing what? Going out and recruiting a lot more members. Hey, we can get more members. You all talk to your family, friends, let them know, hey, I'm involved in this organization, this team, this company. They're doing wonderful things. You may be of interest to you. Please pay attention to this. Get them involved, get them involved. May God continue to bless you all. Y'all have a great one. Don't forget about our sick and shut-in bereaved. We want to keep them in our prayers and our thoughts. And if anything we can do to help people, please let's do that. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Thank you so much.